Hello everyone, I'm Sasha Semin, eBayer. Many of you know that I collect watches. I like vintage watches, especially Omega. Today I sold one of my best pieces, the watch that I wish I could keep, and probably I should. Most likely I will regret a few years from now. I sold my Omega Apollo 11 20th anniversary Speedmaster caliber 861. I made this video to show how I prepare the watch, expensive watch, to be safely shipped to next owner. Here is the items that included in the purchase. Let's start with the box. It's pretty unique. There is none on eBay now that has original box. It's in decent condition, but looks a little bit dirty. Here's a manual. Here is the patch for the mission that came with the watch. There is a little wallet with the some information about where you can serve that watch around the world. Okay, I'll put it aside. Here's the box itself. Yes, it's not perfect again. As you can see, there are some signs of wear, but I consider it in a decent condition. On the inside, it's pretty clean, but as it happens even with the modern models, you can see that the surface of the pillow is deteriorating and leaving some dust inside. That's why I keep the watch outside of the box. But the box is included in the sale. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, that fits. So I'll put this document, these two documents inside. They do fit nicely, but I don't want them to get dirty. So what I'm planning to do, I'll just wrap them in this so-called clingy stuff. You don't need much. So right here. Now, in order for it not to bounce around, I've got a little piece of extra. I'm going to put it on top so there is no empty space and documents sit there snugly. Okay, now it's all good. The one thing that I didn't put inside is the patch. So again, I'll put the patch between two pieces of napkin just to make sure that it's not rubbing against the box. Now I'm going to close the box and I will wrap the box itself in this clingy stuff so it doesn't open up, but it's not the only protection that I'm going to do. I'm going to, of course, add an extra protection on top of it, but for now, just to protect the surface of the box, I'm going to turn it around, and this time I can use a little bit more of this stuff, so it's so here it is. Now let's set the box out outside. So now let's go to the watch. As I mentioned before, it's Omega Speedmaster Apollo 11 20th anniversary watch that was manufactured in 1989. The watch was sitting in a safe for a substantial amount of time. And you now in front of you, I'm going to wind it up and check the functions. So as you can see, I usually like to double protect the watch. Here it is. What a beauty it is. Take a look at this. Such a great patina. So as it's supposed to be, we can read on the side of the case Apollo 11, 1969 on one side. Yes. Good condition bracelet. Usually see how little stretch it has. It doesn't sag down. So as you can see, the watch is not running at this point. It's mechanical watch. It needs to be winded up. I hope you can hear how nicely it sounds. And right away you can see that the chronometer hand started to go. This is actually the second hand. This small dial is what shows you the seconds of the time. The chronometer hand is actually a chronometer that you operate. So I'm not going to wind it all the way up, just till I feel resistance. But I'm going to stop first time and stop chronometer hand and click reset. And it resets perfectly to the midnight. Take a look again. So starting chronometer. Stopping. Starting again. Beautiful watch. It's a shame that I have to part with it. It's got such a nice feeling, weight, absolutely classical piece. So let's stop chronometer again. And let's reset it. Beautiful. I'm not going to set the proper time now. It's evening. Sorry for my cell phone. I'm still using the flip phone. It's 10:09, but on May 27th, I'm planning to ship the watch tomorrow. The watch is showing 5 o'clock, and let it be. The new owner will read the manuals and set the proper time when it arrives to his destination. There we go, it's fully on. It's actually, you can feel you can't overdo it, it just stops. So the watch is running. Take a look at this small hand right here. The minute hand now, it's 5:01. So that's my Bowie right there, you can hear it. The bracelet works beautifully. My wrist is 7 1/4, and the watch fits me absolutely perfectly. Look at this beauty. I'm glad that I'm making that video. One day I'll be looking at it and thinking, what an idiot I was selling such a great watch. It's just incredibly fantastic piece, and it's got history. It's the watch that, same watch, looked like that, just probably different bracelet, astronauts wore on the moon. All right, so now I'm gonna pack the watch and pack both items into the USPS box. So it goes around this thing. Then I actually will do this. I'll protect the underneath of the watch. Even the foam, of course I don't think that anything foam can do to the watch, but why not? Like this. Then we'll go around, and then we'll use another one so the bracelet at the bottom, the buckle of the bracelet, is protected. Okay, like this. Now that goes inside the box, so there is a piece that covers it. It's pretty snug, so I don't think I'm gonna add anything more to it. It should be fine. I'm gonna include this, my handwritten little thing right there for new owner. Let's close it up. And back to the clingy thing I love so much. Now we need to pack both items, the box with documents and the watch with the traveling case, which I included in the purchase, into the shipping box. All right, let's start with the watch. So I decided, I've got few items. And that's what I'm gonna do with the watch. So I'll put the watch and protect it with this material this way, and now going in the opposite direction. All right, so the watch is right there. Now that's where that clingy stuff comes very, very handy. Let's put the tray out. First, let's just secure that it stays the way I want it to stay this way. Now I'd like to do the sides. I purposely didn't. Now I'm gonna bend them a little bit, not too much, just to give it a nice protection on the side, like this. It doesn't have to be, you don't need to force it. But after a few turns with the clingy stuff, that way I return to the sideways and finish with a couple extra rolls. Now effectively the watch is protected on all four sides, double protection, the traveling case and this. So let's set it here. With the box, I'm going to use this bubble wrap. I like to reuse stuff instead of throwing into landfill somewhere so it pollutes the nature. I save the packing materials, I reuse it. Nothing wrong with it. It's actually good for environment that we reuse stuff. Alright, so here it is. And back to the cleaning stuff. Good investment, guys. You can buy it at, I don't know, some household stores, I guess. Home Depot maybe sells it. I got it from a grocery store. I saw them wrap and produce. I asked them if they can sell me a roll of that stuff, and yeah, They said come a little bit in few days. They ordered one roll. I'm sure they probably made a couple bucks on me, but I'm glad that I got it. It was very, very useful. Very good. Now we've got both of our items right here. I am using the priority medium box. The watch box fits almost perfectly here. So there is not that much I'm gonna do to it. I'm gonna place this one at the bottom. The top has a nice cushion protection, so the bottom will get extra protection right here. I'm gonna place it a little bit off the center, and what I'm gonna do with the empty space is I'm gonna use a whole bunch of this. I've got old paper bags that I usually throw, but a lot of times I leave them knowing that I need to. So as you can see, I'm packing, basically insulating the watch box from the sides of the shipping box. See? Now, before I filled it up, I'm gonna place, there is a perfect spot for the watch itself, right here. And there is empty spot that I'm gonna continue filling up with used paper bags. I've got a couple cardboards which I can use to double straighten, add some protection for the corners. Not a bad idea right there, especially by where the watch is. You don't want those to be pushed in. Continue to fill it up. You don't need to pack it like your gunpowder, but you do want to make sure that the items inside the box do not bounce around. That's where the damage comes. When you do it properly, after you close the box, nothing should be moving inside the box. It should feel like the box is solidly filled with whatever. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just covering all the, and I've got perfect amount of the cardboard to finish it up. Take a look. So here, and last few pieces will go protect the watch. Now right here, just the leftover, nice touch. Close it up. Fits perfectly. See how tight it is? There we go. Well, we can hear actually the wooden box inside, but it's solid. It's not going anywhere. It's nicely, beautifully protected. Let's use the couple turns to do. Occasionally I take even the sides. But what I'm gonna do, here's the place for from to, so I'm gonna leave it to put the address of the buyer and my address, and just go a little bit off the center so it will be crisscrossed. Excellent, and the tape ends. at the perfect timing when it's so perfectly done. That's it, guys. This is the watch, packed and ready to go tomorrow to a happy new buyer of vintage, very collectible Omega Apollo 11 20th anniversary, manufactured in 1989. I'm Sasha Semyon, your eBayer. If you like my videos, please click like, subscribe. Till next time. Bye-bye.